Get free tech advice for your business from O2 Gurus. Search O2 Business for more.
Hey guys, welcome to BTech. It's Basil here and I'm joined by the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. This is the newest kind of flagship phablet sort of from Samsung. We're really gutted that they're not paying more attention to the Note 5 here in the UK. Instead, all the focus is going to go on this puppy. You've got a 5.7-inch Quad HD display, but obviously it's a curved display, just like the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge before it. You can see the display takes up most of the screen. It's quite nice in terms of the in-hand feel. The sides kind of curve slightly up just to accommodate your hands a little bit better. You've got a 5-megapixel front camera, a home button which doubles up as a fingerprint scanner, and 2 capacitive buttons either side of it. On the right-hand side is where you can see the power button, physical power button. Down at the base, USB. Sadly, it's not a USB Type-C, rather a USB 2. 3.5mm headphone jack and the loudspeaker. Metal frame. Left-hand side is that volume rocker. Up at the top, no buttons, but there is what appears to be a micro or nano SIM eject slot. Also, no, it doesn't look like there's an infrared blaster, but that dot there might do it, even though it's probably more likely a noise-cancelling microphone. Anyway, around the back, 16-megapixel rear camera. You've got exactly the same finish as that found on the S6 Edge. That camera has optical image stabilization and f1.9 lens. You've got that flash there, which also will likely double up as a heart rate monitor as well. We've got the gold version. Now, I'm not going to jump the gun too much, but it doesn't appear to attract fingerprints quite as much as the S6 Edge, although you can see when I point it right at the light, there are still a fair few collected on there. Now we can talk you around that display. Obviously, it's an AMOLED screen, Quad HD resolution, incredibly sharp, incredibly beautiful. First time we've seen something of this size, curved display, and Samsung's really hit it out of the park. We can ramp up the brightness because we've got it quite low. Just to show you, it does go very nice and bright, and obviously, like most AMOLEDs that we've seen, nice and dim as well. We can whack it up, bring it a little bit closer, and swipe through the UI just so you can get a feel of exactly how it looks. Jumping through to home, I can run you through that UI, and Samsung's focused on the Edge a little bit more than they did before. So if I was to swipe in from the right, you can see rather than just having contacts, you've also got applications that populate the Edge as well. And you can obviously swipe through to the contacts too. But generally, we weren't too enamored by the functionality of the Edge, and I'm still not really sold on that. I'm more sold on just how beautiful it looks. The design of this is reason enough to get it. The UI is comprised of home screens, as you can see, flipboard briefing on the left, but hopefully once again you can turn that off, as I was never a massive fan. Long pressing, you can see you've got themes. You can change the screen grid, so you can change the layout to take full advantage of that nice big display. It's pulled down from the top, and you can see you've got your notifications and quick toggles, and swipe up. Your applications tray icon is on the bottom right, and I can swipe through. Pretty standard stuff. There is a new version of SideSync on here, SideSync 4.0 I believe, so you'll be able to have a virtual Android system running on your PC. Otherwise, really simple UI, very similar to what we've seen before. As far as the camera goes, it's a 16-megapixel snapper, again, very similar to what we've seen before. As you can see though, you can do this new thing called a video collage. So if I open up the videos or the gallery, the guys at Samsung already recorded one so that we can see exactly what it looks like, where you can have a collage with multiple videos running simultaneously, which is quite fun. Not entirely sure how you're going to share it, but it'll be pretty fun for Instagram. Assume you can export it as an MP4, etc. The camera UI is basically the same though, so ultimately a very simple but impressive UI. What's really impressive is the power under the hood. The Exynos 7 processor is an octa-core, 1 clock to 1.5 gig, 1 clock to over 2 gig, so it'll be relatively efficient, but you've also got 4 gigabytes of RAM on here, so we don't anticipate that Quad HD display will throw any issues this phone's way. 4 gig of RAM being the most that I've personally seen on a smartphone to date. Other key highlights, up to Cat 9 LTE depending on your region. In the UK it'll support up to Cat 6 and that's with EE. We don't actually know the capacity of the battery. Think it's 3000, that's what was leaked, but we'll overlay the actual battery capacity on screen. Naturally this supports both wired and wireless charging and will charge from 0 to full in as little as 90 minutes according to the guys at Samsung. So that's been the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. Quick hands-on, hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you've got any questions about it, just fire them in the comments section below. Obviously, if you want us to try anything out, we've got this phone now. We'll hopefully get it from Samsung soon for review. We'll throw any questions that you fire us straight to Samsung. Thanks for watching BTech.